better put a hat on. I got crazy ass bedhead. I'm sitting on my tail of my onesie. Hello, Mr. Pizza. Gilroy? Hey. I slept very well from like maybe 11:45 to 3. 12, 1, 2, 3. 3 hours of good sleep, I guess. Huh. Anybody else? It's got to be this. There's Giddy Up. Anybody else? I think it's this damn moon. This moon is got me all topsy-turvy. I ain't getting good sleep. Anybody else that way? We are going to dab. Let's see. Kevin and I got that thing up in Denver this weekend. Don't you hate that, Angelica? I think it's this powerful moon. Do we have anybody from California? Yeah, we haven't read it yet, Mindy, but we will. They just passed. I love hearing these stupid laws that people pass. Wait, I gotta find not those ones. I thought I brought the plain tissues up. It's passed a law in California that you can get fined if you serve a beverage with an unrequested straw. So if you go to a bar and you order a drink and you don't ask for a straw and they put a straw in your drink, they can get fined. First of all, why would they even fucking think that? How much time did we pay some lawmakers? Well, you better eat some pizza, Mr. Pizza. That's a pretty lame law. Hello? Only in California. They also just passed a law that you can agree to consensual sex at 14. Hell no. Hell no. Let's just make it easy on the pedophiles. Are you freaking kidding me? Make it easy on the pedophiles. Consensual sex at 14? Hell no. To me, that's just making it easy on the pedophiles. Every pedophile's going to go out there and go, I'm going to find me some 14-year-old girls or boys. And you know how easy it is to persuade a 14-year-old kid. Shit, they'll do anything for likes and love. All right, gotta set the timer. And we got to get out something to dab. Let's dab. What do we got here? We'll dab on the butterscotch. Oh no, I don't want no part of them Cali people. They can be kind of crazy. Although I guess I'm coming there for Kush stock. It appears I will be there for Kush stock. It's from Las Vegas Headies. They have some really cool hats. So this is the Butterscotch Nectar. Of course, it's in the fridge, so it's pretty thick. Usually I would have my terps sitting out. We'll do this dab and then we'll read the calendar. They're not still watching, are they? Because if you have a 3-year-old watching, I won't dab. He's laying down right now, Angelica. Oh, thank you, but no, you shouldn't be doing that, Wilson. Alrighty then. There's my roller coaster zombie. Cheers. This tastes like butterscotch. You live in Northern California? It's going to be in San Bernardino. The dates. I thought I wrote it down. March 30th, San Bernardino, California. Kush stock. All right. This is stupid. This is one of them hats you're supposed to wear it this way, huh? I'm supposed to wear it like that. I'm an idiot. Have a great day. It's Friday. You met me at Chalice, Kimberly? I wish it was too, Angelica. Because there really is so much that you can do that you don't need to take pharmaceuticals if you ingest THC and CBD. I'm rubbing my heart from Job. This is a artist I met at Chalice, and I just recently I bought one of his pendants because it was affordable. This nail here, whoops, which I didn't clean. This nail here is from Highly Educated. This one, it says a long cleanup. This one is about a 30-second heat up time, a minute and a half cool down. Kimberly, that will never happen again. That will never happen again. That wasn't me. I didn't know about all that stuff. And that's why I don't know. Kevin probably did. Did Kevin tell me to come out and say hi to you? Because we weren't about all that paying to meet me. No, I'm not that kind of fucking person. Oh, I think I do remember you. And then did I say, oh, I didn't know about all this? I'm very sorry. Because me and Kevin are not, we're not like that. And I don't think of myself as a anything. I don't think of myself as a anything but a lady that likes to meet people. And Kevin's a good guy, even though I call him Grumpy Grandpa. My husband's a very good guy. So Kush stock, let's get a big turnout for Kush stock. I guess they have me on the list. I just found all this out today. I will be I just found out that they have a hotel in bye Granny. I mean, oh Granny, do a bigger dab so you talk to yourself. All right, speaking of talking to yourself. Ooh, that looks icky. There we go. Um, Here we go. 365 facts that will scare the shit out of you. Fact: serial killer Rodney Alcala acted as his own attorney in his trial. For 5 hours, he interrogated himself on the witness stand, asking questions addressed to Mr. Alcala in a very deep voice and then answering them in his normal voice. It is going to be a free cannabis festival. That's just kind of weird. 5 hours interrogating himself. No, I have yet to come to Canada. Here's the little trivia question. Anybody know why? This isn't Jeopardy. Anybody know why the 5 interlocking Olympic rings are black, blue, red, white, and yellow? Do you know why they're those colors? Probably just by the way they said it, that he would answer in a different voice than he would ask the questions in. And the afterthought is, where'd I put it? The afterthought is because you need the jury to know the difference between the horrific serial killer and the lawyer. The lines are usually so blurred. Oh, I know you, Kuma Matata. Okay, so you don't. Can you call a friend? Sure, call a friend. Oh, like we're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here it is. Because at least one of these colors appears on every flag. That's interesting, isn't it? You're pretty close to the person that said about the countries. So black, blue, red, white, and yellow. At least one of those colors is in every flag. You know, truthfully, if I was an Olympian, I don't think I'd want to participate in those games in Korea. I would have my trepidations about going to Korea right now. You were thinking that was the answer, Summer? You should have said it. The games are being held in South Korea. I wouldn't want to fly there. I wouldn't want my child being there. Are they playing in the games? I would be very frightened. We got a couple in here, and if not, we got enough. We got enough moderators. Oh shit, I can't get this open. Kevin was stationed in Korea as well, Linda. I don't know if you ever heard the story. When Kevin was in Korea, I gotta heat this up, maybe then I can get it open. When Kevin was in Korea, he worked in the communication center. He had that big high clearance. So is his right lung okay? Have they gone in to remove the lung yet? I didn't want to go over. Believe it or not, I really didn't want to go to Korea. And from what I was told by all the other military wives, you'll either hate it, you'll love it or hate it. Well, yeah. But see, I'm not a big shopper. You know, a lot of the ones that really liked it, it was because they would go shopping and buy, uh-oh, they would buy knockoffs. I say that because that's what I'm taking grief for. Knockoffs. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. I don't know if there are, what do you mean by private collectives? I wish she would try the CBD as well. Kevin said they drive crazy there. See if I can get the teapot to work. Hi, John Silva. He said there was no, they didn't believe in paying attention to the traffic rules. I love my little teapot. I should have James send me one that I could do a giveaway. Not much, Natty. Nope. I'll tell you guys something. This morning, every morning when I get up, well, they should be able to remove it. They should be able to remove all the cancer, get him on RSO or CBD, and he should be okay. You might ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, that might cause seizures, so we'll shut that off, and we'll put this one on, and we will say, the reason I have this on, every morning I like to go through some emails. The first one I read was like, "You dumbass bitch. Do you realize you are nothing more than a clown in the cannabis community? Nobody could take you seriously." And I read that and I thought, do you not know I like being a clown? Do you not know I don't want to be taken seriously? So after I read that, I got out my clown shit and said, I will embrace my clowniness. Hi, Anita. It's Bozo, the dabbing clown. Oh my gosh. But wouldn't you have all done the same thing? I will not let most shit get me down. Well, I didn't think that was being mean. I was like, I love being a clown. I wanted to go to clown school when I was young. I wanted to be a clown. So please, calling me a clown isn't insulting me. It's like, yes. I ran off with the circus when I was 15. So, and you know what? I don't know. Do you think when I do that kind of shit, it pisses people off? Do you think when they're trying to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining that I do this shit and they're like, I got in much trouble for being the class clown. I was always in trouble. My grades would be so. I always had great grades in school. Always. Learning is not at all difficult for me, but I would always get bad for being the social butterfly, for cracking up in when it was supposed to be very solemn times. I'd make a joke and make everybody laugh. So yes, I've always been the class clown. Yes, I do have the jewel. Do you want to see the jewel? I can't show you. You'd probably come and rob me then. Hey, if you're just tuning in, yes, I had my hair done yesterday. Somebody said I was turning gray, so I went in and had a little color put in my hair. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's my jewel. Thank you. Had a momentary lapse of reason there. I told her she cut it a little bit too short. My natural curly hair. When I went in there, my hair was wet. My curls hadn't shrunk up. And then when I sat down in the chair, she cut it, and it just got a little bit too short. We are quite crazy. The ant needs water. I emptied the water out, otherwise I would smoke out of them. I don't know how to make the RSO. I don't know if the young lady that I spoke with yesterday, I don't know if she's in here. The one we spoke with, the son. Are you in here? Yesterday we had some serious. Today I have a magical butter machine. It's right over there in the corner. I have one. You can make RSO with that. Oh, very carefully, Kimberly. No, I keep them fairly clean. I never let stuff build up. So usually after a day of smoking, they get a little shake, shake, shake. Well, I'm hoping. I don't think she is in here, but I did get in touch. Remember, I said I talked with a lady on Instagram who has a son like that. Um, she did. My friend Sue did email our friend James Dahl. Is there anybody in here that James Dahl can email? I don't know how to make RSO. Is there anybody in here that can help James Dahl? He's saying his father is ill and he needs to learn how to make RSO, how to get his father some RSO. And that's what RSO. Amy Arnett. Amy Arnett can help. Stephanie. Did you? Stephanie is in here, guys. Stephanie, did you get the email from my friend Sue? How I have to take that off. Here we're talking seriously, and I sit here with a bozo hat on. We're trying to really be serious, and I sit here. It was kind of a major distraction. Um, so it is really, really great for people that are diagnosed with cancer. It is something that it won't cure cancer, but in conjunction with other things, it will help a lot. It is there are people. There's studies showing people taking Rick Simpson oil, using cannabis and CBD during cancer can beat it. So I think those folks are. You didn't know that, Texas Cajun Bear? Oh yes, oh yes. Fully extracted cannabis oil. All right, see that, Amy Arnett? Um, you see that, friend? That you can get in touch with Amy Arnett. CBD has a wonderful for epileptics and a strict diet, yes. I'm thinking plant-based, Amy. Plant-based diet. He's feeling pretty good. It's okay, name. There are so many beneficial. They're just like I found out when I broke my foot that THC, is it THCA? I think it's THCA is beneficial for your bones knitting. We know that the CBD is beneficial for the seizures. I witnessed that firsthand. So we know that is beneficial for that. We know that the THCA is beneficial for PTSD, anxiety. There's so much. And so that in concentrated forms, what can it do to your immune system? Okay, Sue is a wonderful person. That's why I would not have shared your email had I not believed, even if it's just a word of encouragement or support. Me too, Nikki. I use it for my anxiety. Kevin, of course, uses it. That's how we weaned him off opioids. Russian Cali grown. You do know, this is amazing. I didn't know this. Kevin found this out himself. Kevin is trying to wean off pharmaceuticals. He's got a few more issues than I do, but he has been on a Synthroid for a long time. He has found out that there are supplements that you can get your thyroid back under control with the supplements. One of the big things for the thyroid problem is that you can't have grapefruit, and grapefruit is very beneficial for the liver, and that's my husband's problem is his liver. Because of the liver issues, lots of other things go haywire. So now he's eating grapefruits and stuff, and he's not taking the Synthroid. His thyroid functions are still they're a little bit wacky, which I tell him that also is what it is, and you have clusters. Oh. It's today I'm pretty dang good. I think essential oils are wonderful, Amy. Um, the one thing I think that okay, a lot of healing is up here, right? I mean, we know that a lot of healing is physical, but a lot up here too. It's got to be mind over matter. I think essential oils can generate thoughts or memories up here that are going to help you stay on the positive path. I think exactly. Um, there's certain smells that elicit memories that are good, and they produce endorphins, and endorphins give you that feel good feeling. You can email me. I might not be able to solve your problem, but maybe I can put you in touch. That's kind of how I feel. I don't know the answers to everything, but I made a lot of friends, and I know I love. I have heard of it. I don't know right now what it is though, but I've heard of it. No, but we've been conditioned to believe that they are, and it's this young generation. Going to see you at the Indo Expo. Hey, well, grapefruit, yes, grapefruit is horrible for people that are on most of you people that are on pharmaceuticals that you cannot take grapefruit. And a lot of people don't know if you have liver issues that grapefruit is really, really good for your it is another is that just maybe the chemical name for synthroid? Is it just like is synthroid the name or generic name? We really share a lot of information in here. But the thing with pharmaceuticals is this I have to say this. If you're on pharmaceuticals, obviously there's a reason you're on them to begin with. Don't just go off them cold turkey. Make sure you do all this with the help of a physician. I didn't come off my anti-anxiety medicine. I'm sorry you're lonely. But you can't come off your medicine without Like Kevin was titrated down off his medicine. I don't take benzos any longer. I'm off those. I don't even. For a while, I refilled them kind of as a security blanket, but then I found when I really had super duper bad anxiety attacks, I knew I could rely on those pills. So when I ran out, I didn't fill them again, and I haven't. It's kind of scary. The first anxiety attack I had, where I thought I was going to talk myself into having a heart attack, first one was pretty bad. But I've kind of learned how to talk myself through them, breathe through them, and worst comes to worst, I'll get up and take a dab. Why do you want to die, sweetheart? Please don't take your life, because I think that's very selfish. Yep, mind over matter. Thank you, Jeff. Yes, but if you've been on them for a while, you just can't. You just cannot quit taking them. Your body will go into shock. To the person that said they're what is wrong, sweetheart? What's got you in such a funk? Nope, we haven't done a YouTube giveaway. I'm still working on it, Jennifer. The only giveaway I got going on right now is the one I'm doing on Instagram. Everybody has a purpose, George. Or everybody has a purpose. We flounder around for a long time trying to figure out what our purpose is, but everybody has a purpose. And you have to love yourself. That is one of the most. I don't understand how you can't love yourself. I love myself. Oh, God, I love myself. I love myself immensely. You have to love yourself, and being alone is part of loving yourself. Don't you think that's very important? People that say they don't like to be alone, it's like, do you not like yourself? That was always my first question to people that said they didn't like to be alone. I'm like, don't you like yourself? And they would look at me kind of strange when I'd ask that question. I'd be like, well, when you're alone with yourself. So you got to love yourself. No, 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 no. Not all pharmaceuticals are unnecessary. Oh, no, I'm not saying that they are. I wish everybody could be free of pharmaceuticals, but my daughter is from years of meth abuse. Her brain is rewired. She has to be on medicine. She has to be on pharmaceuticals. And guys, I wish she didn't have to be, but she has to be on certain things or she's crazy. So please don't think that I don't agree that there are certain people that do need some pharmaceuticals, but then there's a lot of pharmaceuticals that are shoved down our throat when we could manage stuff on our own. Oh, I love that, Benny. Oh, Jeffrey, we had the flu here, so I hope you feel better, sweetheart. Stay hydrated. It's horrible. Yep. Happy Friday. Oh, Kevin won't take that gabapentin. No, 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 no. No, they wanted to give him that. No, cannabis isn't for everyone. I tell people that say they've tried and tried and it makes them feel paranoid. Why would you want to take something that makes you feel paranoid? I have nothing against people that don't smoke. If it doesn't make you feel good or doesn't make you feel less pain or do something for you, if it makes you feel anxious, then no. I wouldn't want you smoking that. That's why when people come in here and hate on us, I don't understand. Because if it's something you don't like, no, I don't want you to partake in that. This is going to be my last dab, and then I got to go. I told Kevin I'd only be up here till noon, and what time is it? Oh, it's noon. That's good timing. We're gonna watch. Anybody seen that Jackie Chan movie, The Foreigner? I've never seen a Jackie Chan movie in my life. But we're gonna watch that movie, The Foreigner. It's like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, what the gabapentin does is it fills in like the between your nerve receptors. It does something to fill it in. It's something you have to take every day for pain. It's not like a pain pill. I have never seen a Jackie Chan. And this one somebody told. Did you love it? Did it make you cry, Kayla? Kayla, was your favorite part when the kid was taking grief and the mom had the dog driving the car? That is one of my favorite parts, when it looks like the dog is driving the car. Oh, I thought that was metformin. Is that the same thing? Maybe then I'm thinking of the Lyrica. Is that one that you're supposed to take for pain every day? He used to be on metformin and he's not on that anymore. I thought that. I thought I was right about the gabapentin. And there's a lot of serious side effects. So Kevin was like, no, 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 I don't. And it's supposed to do something with the nerve receptors, to fill something in. He was on the metformin for being diabetic. Then they put him on Norvasc for. Well, thank you, Amy. It's good then that you're passing on this information. We're putting myths to rest. See, those drugs are really nasty. Somebody said they watched the movie My Dog Skipper Skip the Dog, and they loved it because I was talking about it. And it's an old movie, but it is a good movie. Cheers. Yeah, and then they give you things like Zofran or Kytrel for the that is, I bought it. Do you remember? Do you remember when? Oh, I know there was. Was it the interferon when Kevin was on that we had to sign this thing that if I became pregnant, because back then I could still become pregnant, that if I became pregnant, I would abort the baby because of what it could do. I think that was either the ribavirin or the interferon. One time back when he was on the first treatment for hepatitis C, we had to sign that I would consult to an abortion. I'm 62. Wow, 30 years. 30 years. That is scary that you would consult. I guess it would do terrible, terrible things to the fetus. Did he make it through, Alyssa? That was a long time ago. That was the first treatment. I believe it's an antidepressant. Was that some time ago for the hepatitis C? Because that was one of the I made one post on Instagram, but I haven't gone live on Instagram. And he cleared it because Kevin did not clear it. That first treatment he did not clear. And he finally they've had on him. What is my Instagram? My Instagram is dabbing_granny, but I can't go live there. I'm in Instagram jail. I have haters there because my popularity is gone up. All right, guys, I'm gonna go see what Kevin wants to do. Paxil prevents pregnancy. We were talking about um, interferon. Okay, Kim, thank you. Yes, I have two accounts on Instagram. I have a big account. We call it my big account, where I have, I don't know, 600,000 followers. And then I have a small account that I do go live on. That one I don't publicize it because we have a small group of us. We're like all friends. There might be only 30 of us in there, but it's like this group. So then I was like, well, you know what? Instagram or YouTube is where I started. This is actually every morning, and you'll see people like JD. There's people that followed me when I first started, and I would sit here every morning and make a video, and at that time there was no live streaming, and I would post it. There's JD, and that's I started here on Instagram, or I mean on YouTube, and then I found Instagram. Then I didn't come back to YouTube very much, and then I came back a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, God, my family is still over here, and it's a small group. Mama Vapes, I'll look for you on Instagram. That's when I first started, Zoe. I used to sit down at my kitchen table with my fish tank behind me, and I'd make a video sometimes in the morning before I'd go to work, sometimes after I came home from work, and that's when I got fired. They saw those videos and they're like, "Oh, no, 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 no." I ran a nonprofit. Wow. Gotcha. Please don't ask me to follow you, little gamer girl. Can you imagine what my feed would look like if I followed everybody that followed me? I just can't do that. Oh, he's gone. I'm not being bitchy or anything. I'm just when people ask me, hello James Merritt. When people ask me for a follow, I know that they would love to have me follow, and I'm very flattered. But when you think I have all the following I do, uh, I just can't. And for me, it's kind of you earn it. It's kind of like respect. You know, I will follow you back if I get to know you. Yes, if I get to know you and you become truly my friend, then I follow you back. Or sometimes if you win a giveaway, if you win a giveaway or something, I'll follow you back. But I just can't follow everybody that follows me. I know these people that say follow for follow. Pretty soon they're going to learn, oh God, no, I can't have 10,000 followers. Oh, I do nice giveaways. We were smoking on some Butterscotch Nectar. Whoa, look at my burn. All right, guys. I'm going to go down. I hear Kevin watching the news. It's only 40 degrees out today, and it's kind of windy. Well, thank you, Kimberly. I'm by no means an expert, but I do learn stuff as I go along. Shit, I lost my lid. 59 in Waco. Oh, you'll see me over the weekend. Oh, no, maybe not. I'm going to that Indo Expo. I'm going to that show up in Denver. Natalie, I'll tell you what, glass is very addicting. Now is a great time to be turned on to the glass world. When the only glass art I used to know is I don't know if you know this person, Chihuly. Oh, he doesn't make pipes, but Dale Chihuly makes beautiful glass sculpted art. Kevin and I knew of Dale Chihuly way back before I knew of any of like this kind of art. And I guarantee you, every artist I meet knows of Dale Chihuly. The colors, the opals, the everything. Look at this guy. Look at him. How majestic is that pipe? And then you got something like this from Roller Coaster. How do they sculpt glass like that? How, I watch them. It is magical. You guys know, all of this starts out with a rod. It starts out with one rod, a color, a rod, and they turn it into this. The roller coaster. Oh, I met him, Linda. I met him at Age. I met Roller Coaster Ghost. Oh, I loved the glass world. I loved walking through there. A lot of those artists that were there are going to be. What time is it? 12:10. I'm 10 minutes late, James. A lot of the artists that were at Chalice are going to be at Vegas Glass, like Jop. Ooh, I'm so excited. This is Jop. This was a very affordable piece of glass. This was only $60. I think that's an affordable pendant. Maybe to some you might think, oh, that's a lot, but I love this heart. And he's a famous artist. 60 bucks. I thought I got me a good deal. And I went as Gail. I didn't go as Dad and Granny. So he's going to be there. Goliath is going to be there. JD's going to be there. Phil Siegel, that's who made my wizard. Here's my wizard pendant from Phil Siegel. I have the matching rig. That's the card cap. Lots of artists are going to be. I'm very excited. There's going to be a lot of artists, but most of them will hang out. Linda, Goliath already said we were going to the titty bar. I ain't going to titty bar with Goliath. Hell no. Who made it, Happerjack? I like his work too. Did you see those pendants all sold out last night? One of the first pieces, this was one of the first things I ever bought. This is from Skaz. Skaz is this guy. Skaz is this guy. So I bought this, and I thought I was a baller. Because I didn't think I'd ever be able to afford something like this. It is a carb cap. You guys are funny. All right. This is a onesie. Look, it's the beech nut horse. It's the beech nut horse. Anybody remember beech nut gum? That's what this reminds me of, the beech nut zebra. You have a Harley Davidson in Waco? I was sitting on its tail when I have a tail. There's my tail. Oh, I know, but I get to meet all those glass artists. So I'm not going and I don't gamble. I don't know if you believe that or not, but I don't gamble. So for me to have stuck even $1 in a slot machine, I'm like, oh God, I don't want to do this. So when I won $1.98, I was like, oh, I'm a winner. Maybe this time we'll do a show. This time we're going to get there Monday. We'll do Monday night opening. Tuesday do Glass Vegas all day. Then Wednesday maybe Kevin and I will take the day to do something for ourselves. As many times as we've been there, I don't think I've ever seen the water at the Bellagio. Isn't it at the Bellagio? Oh, that's a terrible name. I have to boot. Well, I'll leave you go, but that's really a terrible name. Actually, no, because you're just spamming us with your terrible name. Didn't you find that name offensive? Maybe you didn't, but I found it offensive. He's gone. Did you find the name offensive? Um, the only trippy flippy I have from Vincent, one of my favorite pipes was from Vincent, and I broke it. And the bottom was a trippy flippy, and he made it into a pendant. Thank you. Well, oh, there he is again with a net. Why do you want to be? Let's report him. Let's report him. Um, I would consider that hate speech. I'm reporting him. I reported him. Um, let's report him again so that they see and they'll close down his account. Report you again. And now, friend, you're gone. No. He'll be back. He'll be back with another name, and I'm not going to spend no time on him. The last time, no, I'm not going to do the zip line. It's $90. Forget it. The last time we went down on Fremont Street with my friend Darby, and the twins did the zip line. I'm not gonna do the zip line. I'm too old for the zip line. I had fun on Fremont Street. There was some Kiss impersonators. Maybe you know this story. So there was two guys dressed up like the rock star Kiss with the big thigh high boots and the makeup and everything. And so we were pretty messed up. It was probably 2:30 in the morning, 3. We were pretty messed up. And so those guys said to me, "Come over." So I went over and people were taking the pictures. And then when I walked away, those guys went, "Tip." I didn't miss a beat. I turned around and said, "Well, yes, I am dabbing Granny." I knew there he is again. Now look at his offensive name. He's just going to keep coming back. Oh, I did not miss a beat. And their look, the one was supposed to be Gene Simmons, and the other one was the guy that kind of looked like the cat. And when they said Tip, I was like, "Well, yes, I am dabbing Granny." Oh, their faces were like, "Bitch." Well, people knew who I was too. Peter Chris, that I don't know which one it was. But there was people that down there that were stoners and they knew I was dabbing Granny. But those guys did not find that funny. Then there was another drunk that I started dancing with, and oh, he thought he was my best friend. Just watching the people down there, especially when they're so smashed, like they'll be like, and then they try to look all cool. Okay, Kim. James, I don't I'll tell you this. It was a couple stacks. I don't discuss what I pay for my glass. That's just nothing that I make public. I don't ask you what you paid for your house. I don't ask you. What I pay for. Let's be real, James. You don't think I might get kind of a bargain just by virtue of everybody seeing me on the internet? I spend money though. My dragon, was a few $1,000s. I know. I'm just telling you. A lot of people don't get it because they're new and stuff. I just think, I guarantee you I get a good price. Kevin and I are coming to Austin. The The folks at Helix, yeah, I do. I'm a he, she. The folks at Helix, they're my very good friends. They want Kevin and I to come to an event. So Kevin and I, and they're in Austin. So they're going to bring Kevin and I to Austin to meet you guys in Texas. I don't know what I'm going to do about medicine. Not Grav Labs, not Grav Labs. No, 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 Cajun Bear. No, 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 Cajun Bear, not Grav Labs. What they, American Helix. Kevin is my husband. We just celebrated our 43rd wedding anniversary. No, I'm actually friends with Helix. I have a couple super nice helixes. Like here, look at this nice helix I have. Look at this nice helix. I don't think I, yep, here's my helix. Here's one of my helixes. This is UV. I have several helixes. And this last trade show that we went to, yes, this is from their signature series. This is from their signature series. But you get the smoke effect up here. See the dimples? You get the smoke effect. And I don't know if you know that American Helix by Box Fan, he apprenticed under Bob Snodgrass. Kayla, I explained it yesterday. I'll explain it again. We kind of feel sorry for those people that come in here like that. It's not their fault. The minute they were spit out of their mama's vaginas, you know how the doctor would hand you to the baby to the mother to suckle them? The mother looked at these kind of children and she was like, oh no, take that ugly thing away from me. So those poor little babies went right to the incubators and they got formula. They were such asshats from the minute they came out of the womb that even their mamas wouldn't suckle them. And they just want love. They just want love. So we have to feel sorry for them. They don't know what good love is, so they just want love. You know it's bad when your own mom won't put you on her breast. Hang on, you're gonna hear me scream. Kevin, give me about 10 more minutes. We'll have one more dab out of this one. Let me add a little bit of water. Maybe a little bit more. You didn't know what I told you about Bob Snodgrass and Helix? And Bob is an OG. I really like Bob Snodgrass. I really, really like Bob Snodgrass. A lot. No, I'm not going to smoke that. I will smoke some pure THCA. Solventless. I'll drop, that's pure THCA. I'll drop that in there. And then I'm going. This is going to motivate my ass. It's going to be like speed. So I'll let you know when I'm coming to Texas with Helix. My good friends. I know about Matthias's. You know, I've met Matthias. That's kind of cool that Jay and Texas guy just became friends. I I am prescribed medical marijuana. But as much as I smoke, some of it has to be just because I like the way it makes me feel. '62, '63 in June. Old enough that I don't care anymore. I will be the face for cannabis. I'll show people that it's okay to smoke. I'll show old people not to be afraid of the torch. I'll show them not to be afraid of the torch. Hopefully they don't see this kind of shit on me. All right. We got to set the timer. Ooh, I like lemon tree. Earl Duchess is my friend, and it's her boyfriend. That's her company. But I did everything I was supposed to in my adult life. I held a job. We didn't do anything wrong. We did everything we were supposed to. Now I have no job anymore. I don't want a job. This is my job. I'm in very good health. I'm actually in good health. I have anxiety. I used to have depression. I don't have that. I have aches and pains, arthritis in my knees and stuff. How do we pay the bills? I pay the bills. These bills, I have sponsors. Dab and Granny's bills are paid by sponsors. I have sponsors. I have 3 sponsors that sponsor me. But I'm married. I have a husband. I have a husband. I have a real life. I have 3 sponsors that came to me just when I first started on the internet. These guys came to me, and we as companies have all grown together. That's Stavato, Megatoke, and Ooze. Here, this is THCA. Cheers. And it's not a drug, it's cannabis. I love gelato. Some places call it do-si-do. Hi, Jake. Skittles. I love Skittles. We don't get that terp out here very much. Last time I had a really, really good gelato was out in Vegas. What I just smoked was solventless. That's my friend Twitch Extracts. Oh, I love watching them make THCA. Sweetheart, we tried to help you. We don't know what else we can tell you. Hit and miss. Depends on what you're buying. I love my gavel. I take care of it. Shout out Jackie. Depends on what you're buying. Depends on where you're buying it. Depends on if it's rec or med. Kevin was showing me today this Recedicine in California. Over $100 in taxes. That's why I will, because when we vote in rec, what happens is the medical patients get screwed. The medical patient, when I seen that, I was like, if that was me, I'd just go back. I'd go back underground. I'd go back underground. I am not giving the government $100 on tax on something I can grow myself. No. Thank you. And I love your clit. I'm a deadhead as well. Colorado is both. Colorado is both. And then the edibles and stuff. What good is a 10 milligram edibles? I need at least I need at least 600 milligrams. If it's for sleep, 300 milligrams might get me through an anxiety attack. I'm just, and when they're coming in with what they're doing is they're coming in, they're saying to dispensaries, you want to be rec or medical. If they decide they want to stay medical, usually they get shut down. I usually buy like a 500 milligram chocolate bar or my 300 milligram Tur Pops. So let's see. So like a gram of that amethyst. Here's a for instance. This was called Amethyst. Of course I drive. Here is the test on the amethyst. Ready? Amethyst. THCA, 120 milligrams. THCV, 32 milligrams. CBD, 2.05 milligrams. Delta 9 THC, 796 milligrams. This stuff is very, very potent. This is, depends on where you go. Some places have it for 30. Some places are charging 45. I use medical. I think it's wrong that medical patients can't. I don't know your state, but in Colorado, medical patients aren't supposed to be gun owners. They say we're unstable. I think I'm more stable than a lot of people that drink alcohol and don't smoke cannabis. And there's ways, if you have a spouse, Kevin's not on the list. I know. Can you believe that? Caesar knows that I said they just passed a law in Denver that it's legal to defecate on the streets. The homeless people can defecate on the streets. Well, they made that a law. Well, I mean, some of this shit I think, how the fuck do you guys smoke pot? Or are you on drugs that you sit around and think, yes, we need to formulate a law that makes it legal for the homeless people to shit on the street. Or what I told you this morning about California. You can now be fined if you put a straw in a drink that wasn't requested. What the fuck? Defecating on the street is in Denver, Colorado. If you get a straw in your drink and you didn't ask for it, that's in California. It is not fake news, fake news, fake news. Or I think that, Samantha, I think that's pretty widespread. Why did you have a bad experience? Like I heard that newscaster say that she had a bad experience. She ate her edible and was tripping. I think people pay big money to have edibles that have them tripping. Exactly. What are the... And some laws, it's like, do people have common sense? They made bulletproof. Why? Why? Did you see that stupid law? In Philadelphia, they made bulletproof glass in liquor stores illegal. Of any business, that would probably be the one. You always hear about liquor stores getting robbed. What did you... I can't imagine getting paranoid. That had to be that's the shit that starts... That was a sativa then. That's the stuff that starts messing with your brain. This is kind of a high sativa. This is a brain high. That's why I don't mess with too many sativas. I usually do hybrids or indicas. And it takes no... And then the thing with edibles is people think, oh, like say maybe you had just had dinner and then you have an edible. It might take an hour and a half for you to actually feel the sativa will make you. The thing is, start small. Wait. Yes. See, I wasn't, Emily. See? Somebody said it was fake news. I guarantee you guys, I promise you guys, I will never come here. And if somebody says you're wrong, then I'll check it out and say I was wrong. But that straw thing this morning, it was like, are you kidding me? How the hell? 6 months in jail. Why? So now do we have to educate every bartender, every cocktail waitress? A sanctuary for straws. I mean, but isn't it silly that they would even think we need that kind of law? And that's what we pay these people for? That's what we pay our, our, our legislatures for? To come up with stupid shit like this? No. What, what is sippy cups for everyone? Oh, I'm so sorry. Kyle, I'm very sorry. How old was your kitty? How old was your kitty, Kyle? Hmm. Yes, that's a long life, Kyle. My kitty died in my lap, and so we had a really rough year. We had two kitties. JD, you remember that when all my kitties died at once? We had a mom. I know how bad it hurts to lose an animal, but you just got to think how much love they gave you. When my chairman died in my lap, oh, I was so honored. Yep, JD, remember that? We have two kitties left, JD. And I said last night, now the one is starting to get, Dora, she's starting to like get really bad again, go in the bathroom outside the litter box. And I looked her in the eyes last night and I said, I love you. But this going outside the litter box, I can't take it. And as much as I love you, I'll be glad when you're gone. And she looked at me and went, "Mm." She knows that she's being bad. She don't even care. She's like, I'm an old lady. What are you gonna do? You gonna get rid of me at I think she's 14. That's good. I like hearing that. Pets, you have to be very if you take an animal on it is yep. All we have left is we have our two German shepherds and we have two cats left. When I started we had one, two, three, we had five cats when I started and we had three dogs. One of the dogs was 18 years old and she died last summer. I forget we're in a new year. All right, guys, I am out of here. Look, it's 74 minutes. I'd sit here and ramble forever. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have an awesome day. Wait a minute. Make it the best day you possibly can. Do your own personal best and try and do a kind deed. Bye, guys. I love you.